Hey, it's Case from Throne Controllers, and this week I'm taking a quick look at Apotheon from Alientrap. In Apotheon, you take control of Nicandros during the destruction of his home, Dion. The reason for the destruction of Dion is because it has lost the favor of the gods, thus causing no game to be in the forest, no crops to grow, and other horrible, terrible things happening, which I truly don't recall right now. Just believe me when I tell you that Dion is being destroyed, just like in all Greek tragedies. And like those tragedies, the only way to save his home, Nicandros needs to travel to Mount Olympus to regain the favor of the gods. But before you do that, Apotheon makes you learn the ropes by taking on some invaders. Apotheon is attempting to draw ideas from Metroid-like games by having you discover new abilities by investigating the area around you. But unlike Metroid games, these locations are called out to you as quests, and they really just end up being armor upgrades, weapon upgrades, and some other minor things. But of course, with all these weapons you're finding, there is combat. And this is where I think Apotheon falls flat. I'm not completely sure what they're attempting to accomplish with the combat styling in this game, but it really felt clunky. There aren't many times during my playthrough where I felt a flow to the combat. It just kept on getting stiff and out of control. The only times that I can recall the combat shining is during the first boss encounter. This battle was the only time I felt any sense of combat other than rolling and stabbing. But right after the battle, it went back to this simplistic combat. To regain the favor of the gods, you travel to Mount Olympus to complete some challenges. It appears that you can do these challenges in any order, but somehow I decided to talk with Demeter, the goddess of corn, grain, and harvest first. This led me to Underworld to talk to Hades' wife and the daughter of Demeter, Persephone, where I was told I had to cross 4 rivers before I could meet with them. In the Underworld, Apotheon did catch me off guard, because I was figuring the rivers would just be some more of the same old game. Instead, I discovered a wide range of different challenges. One river involved navigating through a maze-like area. Another was a horde mode gameplay where I had to kill endless waves of enemies as my boat crossed the river. And even another one was a speed run where fire chased me across the level as I attempted to escape with my life. This depth in the gameplay actually surprised me at this point, and it was a welcome change. Now, the greatest feature of Apotheon is its design. Alientrap attempted to design the game with the stylings of Greek pottery art, and pulled this off perfectly. Every level has a unique feel, but each one does feel like you're scrolling across this ancient art. Mix this with the lighting effects and you get a very pretty game. And the lighting is another wonderful gem. A lot of times you find yourself lost in the darkness. This forces you to pull out a torch, and the lighting just casts these incredible shadows over this Greek art. The only downside to the design style of Apotheon is it affects the movement in combat. Trying to keep everything looking like a Greek piece of art, I think, really hindered how much combat and movement can work. I did really enjoy moments in this game while I pushed through it, but it would be hard for me to recommend it because of the pitfalls in combat and movement. I kept on getting frustrated, which really takes me out of the game. I don't really see myself going back to Apotheon anytime soon, but maybe just to see some more of the artwork, I'll find myself diving back in. This has been Case. Peace.